Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing, yes I know, another palette video, but honestly that's pretty much what my channel is consisted of, is just palette reviews, because that's what I collect and love and what I like to review the most. I will try and get into more, I feel like, other type of reviews, but I'm not one to just go out and just collect everything. I don't get PR, so I don't really like do things accordingly to what YouTube expects of me. I just do what I want to do. My favorite thing to review is palettes. So we're going to go ahead and get into what we're going to be reviewing today. I mean, by the title you should already know what I'm going to be reviewing. This is part of my series for my birthstones, and the birthstones are from BH Cosmetics. So BH Cosmetics has been coming out with a birthstone themed palette every single month. I have collected from January to now, June, when I film this, and I promise I'll post this in June. I've been very not lazy. I'm not lazy at all. I'm actually just burnt out. Honestly, I have been working and not had a vacation yet, so I've been working since, I mean, yes, we had like a 2-week closure in for Black Friday. Was it a vacation? No, I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't do anything really. And then of course I've been working pretty much since we got back from the shutdown last year. So I've been working, and then I went from holiday in Impulse to holiday in Estee Lauder. I've been working really hard with Estee Lauder, doing my first spring gift, my second gift, and then of course already on my brain is my third gift and my fall gift. So I'm like constantly going. So, and I am a mother first, and also a wife first, and I also have so much going on. So I am a human being, so I apologize if I've been not posting as often and as religiously as I've stated. I apologize. I have so much going on in my life right now, and I'm just like, I just need a vacation, and my vacation's coming up next month at the end of the month. I'm just so tired right now, and I just need a break. But nonetheless, I'm here, I'm filming this, and I will post this in June. My other videos, of course, will be following suit. I've done the Prince collection from Urban Decay. I did the Melt Brunette palette, so I will definitely have those posted soon. I even fell behind and did not post my ZC Cosmetics palettes, so I really need to post those too. So I have a lot to edit. I'm going to be probably spending my next, not this coming day off, but probably next week, really getting all of my videos edited and posted. This one is going to be priority because it is the month of June, and I want to post this in the month of June. Alright, so anyways, let's get into it. If you're not familiar with the BH Cosmetics birthstone line, they have released quite a bit. We're on number 6 now. First one is Garnet, second one is Amethyst, third one is Aquamarine, fourth one Diamond, and then the fifth one, Emerald. And I did post Emerald kind of like June 1st. Whoops. I had so much going on, I tell you. I had my pre-sale for my gift. Pre-sale is basically like reservations, and we have certain goals we have to meet. So I did make those goals thanks to my coworker. She's awesome, and thanks to all the help in my department. Awesome people to help me out, because you have to understand, a lot of people in the beauty industry have whittled down to pretty much 2 people a counter, limited staff because of COVID. So there's just so much going on in the beauty industry that you don't know, and I feel like that doesn't get talked about on YouTube, of course, because they don't work in the beauty industry. They actually work with the beauty industry. They get sponsorships and all that stuff. We, as retail workers in the beauty industry, we are the ones that have the brunt of every single customer. We get to deal with them. We get to deal with stock issues. There's so much that goes into what we do that I feel like we don't get appreciated as much. I don't want to be a YouTuber. This is not my full-time job. My full-time job is being a counter manager at Estee Lauder, and that's more important to me than anything, so I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job. But anyways, the Pearl palette is next. You can't really see it on camera, but there she is. This is June, and when I opened her, I was pleasantly surprised that they were kind of warm. A little light for my liking, but I feel like I've seen this shade before. I was like, oh, a glitter with like a fiery shift. That, my friends, is an Aquamarine. I feel like Aquamarine is a, no, they look pretty much the same. I don't know, you be the judge of that. So there's the, yeah, on camera they're translating the same. We'll see when we try it, but there's the Aquamarine one, and then there's the Pearl. Come on, BH Cosmetics, don't use the same glitter. I was hoping this would be more or less something a little bit more like a white glitter, but like have like bits of sparkle in it, as far as like maybe like a shift of, I don't know. I guess you can't really do that. But anyways, you always have the main shade here, which is Pearl, and then you have shades that describe the, I guess the personality of the person that is associated with the month, in their birth month, I guess. So we're gonna swatch this one because I've been swatching my other ones. All right, so we're gonna start off with Pearl, and of course it is going to be a pearly white color, which is actually very impressive. And then we're gonna do the next two. I have big nails, so this is very hard to swatch. All right, so we have Silly, which is like a white gold. And we have Visionary, like where's Silly at? Ooh. Which is a matte warm brown. And then we have Sensitive, which is more of like a nice transition shade color. Let's see. And then we have these, oh, my earrings are like going into my dress. All right, the next three. So we have Bossy. And that's more of like a peachy gold. Then we have Popular, which is a darker brown, still warm. And then of course the glitter shift in it, which looks very much like the one inside the Aquamarine palette, and this one is called Spontaneous. I don't know much about people in June. I don't know many June people, so I'm not sure if these really translate correctly. I don't know. If you're a June baby, tell me. Let me know in the comments below so that way I can know if these descriptions are true. They haven't gotten to mine, but like in Aquamarine, my husband, he is affectionate. He's not secretive though. He's not a daydreamer. He does have a big heart, and he is slightly shy. He's not a jet setter at all. Like some of the stuff is hit, some of the stuff is miss. Same for my son in Diamond. He's not suave. Is he a lover? I don't know. He is fearless. Stunning, I guess. Neutral? I don't know. That one's a little weird in description of my son. And Emerald for my daughter and my mom. My daughter's a total package. I don't know. I guess she would be the total package. She's restless, yes. Stubborn, heck, yes, she is. But she's artsy AF. So's my son though. He's very artsy. Hard worker. She is a very good hard worker. High spirit. She's just kind of mellow, I guess. But, you know, like, some of the stuff is hit and some of the stuff is missed as far as that goes. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and try it on. My P. Louise base on, nice and spread out. We're going to go ahead and just take a small blending brush, and we're going to pop into Popular. Now, I wanted to do, like, a speed motion, but I wanted to kind of talk you through my process of how I'm creating the eye. We're just going to do a halo eye. This is going to be pretty light. So I'm placing the dark shades in the inner and outer portion. This is just how I do halo eyes. I'm not saying this is correct or incorrect. You do how you want to do your makeup. I don't care. I feel like anyone should not be like judgmental in that aspect. Like, there is no right or wrong way to do it. There is only what you feel works. Now, I've had customers ask me, how do you do it? Can you teach me? And I'm like, I wish I could touch you right now, but I can't. But I tell them, you have to kind of figure out your own eye shape and just kind of go from there. If you have a hooded eye, just kind of blow up the colors a little bit higher so they show, or just do an all over lid shade so you have less effort and less worry to worry about when it comes to your makeup. You know, I'm like, I had this 61-year-old lady. She looked pretty good for her age, and she was just like, I don't know what to do. I'm a teacher, and I'm like, you do what makes you feel comfortable. I will tell you that YouTube isn't always the best way to figure out how to do your makeup. Some people are very good at it, and honestly, I would take a few notes from that, but I feel like you could do your own way, like figure it out yourself, you know, and see what works for you. All right, so I'm going to go into Sensitive already, which is this shade. Now, you know I'm going to have a gripe with this because this doesn't have a brow bone highlight. So we're going to have to pull from trusty April and the Diamond palette, which they do have a very good and promising brow bone shade, which I love. See, on camera it doesn't really translate the best as far as my blending skills. Alright, so we're going to do Visionary here. Visionary is a little lighter than Popular. And we're just going to kind of marry Sensitive and that. I mean, I guess I do know, not really very well, but I guess I do know someone that's born in June. From what I know, they don't really follow the categories of these. So from the trusty Diamond palette, and the shade that I always pull is Neutral, which is this beautiful brow bone highlight. It works really well at blending everything out and kind of adding those final touches to the eye. Of course, on camera it looks a little patchy. Don't worry about the outer parts. I actually clean those up really well. I clean those up really well with just like concealer and just kind of cleaning it up really nicely, but I am going to take a makeup wipe and do that so I can show you that don't worry about the outer part. I'm just going to kind of create that shape here. Just kind of cut that across just like that, and it kind of makes everything kind of come together a little bit more. That's just how I do my eyeshadow. I don't recommend it for everyone. It's just, you know, you do what you need to do. Like in person, this all looks blended, but on camera, it's looking a little patchy. Could be just my camera. I am not a professional YouTuber. Lighting is not my thing, so I just use whatever kind of light I have. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and put the middle part there. Ooh, looks patchy. I'll fix that off camera. And I think I'm going to take Bossy or Pearl. One of the two, because there's two shimmer shades here that you could choose from, and I'm kind of like, whoa, okay, that's a little too much. Like, why can't we just have one shimmer shade that's really nice and not close in color? Because these two are too close in color. We're going to go ahead and take, we're going to take Pearl. We're going to take Pearl because Pearl is just so significantly light that I'd want a big pop on the inner, on like the middle part of my eye. So I just kind of place it to where I want it. Can be messy if you like. We're going to take Popular, which is the darker shade, and we're just going to brush Popular towards the shade so you have a nice little blend happening. And it kind of pulls everything together, and it kind of like evens things out. And then I'm just going to kind of take Popular up just a smidge, just to kind of blend that out. And I know I do a lot of the same eye looks in my tutorials. It's just preference. It's just what I am safe with. Getting to that age where certain shapes of eyeshadow that I've created work. And they don't steer me wrong. They actually work really nicely. And I do the lower lash line now that I did the rest of, well, my foundation. We're going to go ahead and do, I wanted to do the same thing that I did to the top to the bottom. So I'm actually going to take, instead of Popular though, I'm going to do Visionary here. And we're just going to fluff that on the inner and outer part. Just kind of clean that up, and then take Sensitive, which is that the only transition shade, as you would call it, to kind of buff that out. Now for the inner, or like the middle part, I think I'm going to go ahead and go with, we're going to do this one, which is Silly. And we'll just pop it right in the center. It's a little darker than what Pearl is, so we'll just do it that way. And then I'll just dip into Visionary very lightly and fluff the edges. And then we're going to go ahead and take, we'll take Pearl again and pop it right in the inner corner right there. And then what I'm going to do is probably do the liner and then finish it up. And then we'll pop something extra on the inner corner. So I did just a pencil liner. I used Night Diamond from Estee Lauder, and that's our double wear stay in place pencil. Now we're going to go ahead, and I didn't use the shade Bossy. So we're going to use Bossy, and I haven't used Spontaneous either. So we're taking Bossy first. And we're just going to this has been my little signature thing. I used to do double eyes, like different colors, but I think this one is going to be my new staple. So just putting Bossy right at the edge here, just to kind of like crisp up that liner. Because pencil liners are hard to do cat eyes with, but I don't know, I just like that little pop there. And then we're going to clean that off, and we're going to take Spontaneous, which is that glitter. Oh, I forgot my glitter glue, but that's okay. We're going to just pop. Yeah, this is the same one as the Aquamarine. I could see it. See, I didn't see it much in Aquamarine, like they should have done like a light blue glitter. But this one fits well with Pearl. So we're just kind of just spreading her about. Just to have some, and I'm just going to I'm actually going to take it a little, oh yeah, I like that. A little something something there. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to put my mascara, rest of my face, and then I'm going to let you know my overall thoughts on this palette. So here's the completed look. Oops, I didn't blend my bronzer very well up here. Oops. So anyways, I actually really like this Pearl palette. I didn't put my highlight on because I really wanted to try Pearl on my cheekbones. So we're going to dip into Pearl with my highlight brush here. Ooh. Yeah, Pearl is definitely a good color. I'm really liking this. Just kind of blend those together. Wow. Okay, so overall, this palette is actually very nice. Very neutral, but not to a point to where it washes me out. It actually really warms up everything. I'm loving this palette. June isn't my favorite month out of the year, just because I don't like summer. I hate summer, and I'm a fall baby. I like fall. I don't like the heat. I hate the heat, even though I live in freaking New Mexico. I should have stayed in Colorado, right? But it was still hot in Colorado as well. But I'm going to rank these guys and let you know what's my favorite. Least favorite to favorite. So now that I'm looking at all my palettes, I would say my least favorite, unfortunately, is the Emerald palette. I did not like this palette. It was just... Maybe I just need to give it another go. I don't know. Actually, I would say Emerald and Amethyst kind of tie together because I'm not a big purple fan, and I feel like there was not enough that I needed in this palette to actually make it functional for me. So there's no brow bone highlight, there's no deep shades except for this one, but it still washes me out very much. I do love the rose gold in there. The rose gold glitter has it. Emerald, there's no brow bone, there's no transition, there's just dark, 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 and the glitter is beautiful though. The glitter is really beautiful. They got a hit there. So Emerald and Amethyst are probably my lowest ranking. I would say Amethyst is my lowest, Emerald my next. Aquamarine will be probably my third least favorite. So this one does have a nice brow bone highlight, but it doesn't have any deep shades for me, but there's a, you know, a nice sparkle in there. I just felt like it kind of washed me out just a little. Blues are a little hard on my eyes. Next, I would say Garnet would be my third favorite. I liked the shades. It does have a nice brow bone. It's not too light, but it is good enough. I love the black sparkle and the reds. I just feel like there was not a need for two different browns. My second favorite, it's probably going to be Pearl, actually. I still like Diamond. Pearl is going to be my second favorite. It doesn't look appealing to me at first, but honestly, why it ranks my second favorite, because that's a repeat shade. We didn't need that shade. We have it in Aquamarine. We don't need it. I just wish there was a brow bone highlight in this one, and maybe a deeper form of a brown instead of these ones being super similar to one another. And then, of course, my favorite still ranks Diamond, because I love the smoky textures in it. The silver glitter's beautiful. Yes, I wish Stunning and Diamond were a little different, but nonetheless, I do love this palette. So, awesome job on Pearl. It's not that bad. I am excited for July, so do stay tuned for July. I will be ordering that the first day it drops, July 1st. I'm excited to see what the rest of the palettes have to offer in this series with BH Cosmetics. So BH Cosmetics, keep it up. I really like this. I hope you do like, I know you did a Zodiac series, but do another one. Do another one in a different format, like this format. That would be great. Anyways, love BH Cosmetics. Love this is a great look. I love it. It's very neutral. It's very Estee Lauder, so I guess it would fly at work, so I love it. Yeah, and that's the end of my video. Stay tuned for more. I will link all my other videos down in the description bar. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. That does help me a little bit kind of get that information out there, because I am not a YouTuber professionally. I just do this for fun because I work in the makeup industry. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.